Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Tia. For those of you who watch ESPN, I'm pretty sure you have heard the Sage Steele comments heard around the world. And for those of you who don't, well, get ready to be blown away. Sage was recently pulled off the air for her controversial remarks about Black people. She made a reference about Barack Obama identifying as a Black man. Apparently, it shocked her since his father was not present in his upbringing. It's bad enough when society degrades our people and minimize the impact of Black fathers, but to see one of our own do it makes it even worse. Not only did she embrace stereotypes, but apparently Sage does not identify as a Black woman. Sage still may be biracial, but to many young girls who watched her show, they saw somebody who looked just like them and gave them hope that they too could follow in her footsteps. And when some of her coworkers talked to her about race, she would always talk about how she was biracial or she was an army brat. Identifying as Black was not one of those things she used to describe herself. Now, don't get me wrong, Sage is entitled to her opinion. And I'm pretty sure that I've said things that viewers didn't agree with 100%. But she used her platform to spew ignorant remarks and even showed the world that she does not truly love herself. Well, at least not the Black side. This reminds me of the doll test. Kenneth and Mamie Clark conducted an experiment to show the psychological effects of segregation by providing children with a Black and white doll. The majority of the children chose the white doll. Not only did it show the influence of color, but the level of their self-esteem. Don't agree? Let me give you some other examples. Not only has Sage insisted that identifying as biracial was a huge blessing, but she also praised Rachel Lindsay for not picking a Black man on The Bachelorette.
Have I told you the first time I met Sage?
No, tell me.
First time I met Sage was at a ESPYs party. She comes running over to me and she grabs me and she's like, "Oh my God, I love you. And I love you because you said, you know what? I don't care what you have to say. I'm going to choose a non-Black man."
Wow. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Yo.
And you didn't care what America thought. You didn't care. You said, I'm going to pick him. And you didn't feel forced to choose somebody who was Black. And I was sitting there like, halfway, I liked, this has been 4 years ago. Halfway, I'm like, I like Sage. Like she's a woman who is of color and who is, had a long career in the media, and I'm aspiring to this, but then I'm listening to you and the first thing you say to me is how thrilled you are that I didn't choose Black.
Sage could have used that moment to highlight the fact that Rachel was the first Black bachelorette, but instead she chose to point that out. Since then, Sage has apologized.
I'm sorry for what I am.
I'm sorry. I've been an idiot.
I said I was sorry. I meant it.
Please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
But it shows the lack of awareness and even ignorance on her part. For the sake of her children, I hope she truly learned her lesson and will better educate her children, or the cycle will continue. I want to hear your opinion on this matter. Do you believe Sage's comments were taken out of context, or does she need a lesson in racial identity? I look forward to reading your comments in the chat. Peace.
It's a matter of opinion.